Okay, I'm doing my video for Dan Seagrave. Uh, he's a British guy who worked a lot in the 80s and 90s making album covers for death metal bands. He also makes a lot of like posters and murals and stuff. But his style is pretty eclectic, I think. He does, pretty gory, super high detailed um, stuff. Uh, he's pretty badass. I'll put some pictures up here on the screen. He lives in Toronto, Canada now, which is pretty cool. He's one of my favorites, though. He did the album cover for Entombed, the album Left Hand Path. It's really fitting the way that they can combine the music and lyricism and heavy riffs, and then they can just, tie it all together with a bitchin' album cover. Lots of bands do that. Anywho, that's why I first started making art, was because of Dan Seagrave and seeing his album covers. I made, a few for my friend's death metal band called Acidic Decay, and that's when I really got into it, making designs and art, back in like 2017. So yeah, he's a pretty influential guy. I don't really do anything similar anymore, but that's where it comes from. That's where I started, was his influence. And that's what I'm talking about, Dan Seagrave. Check it out. I wanted to just say quickly, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me at work while I talked about one of my favorite artists. Yeah, he's really cool. I think you should look at him more. That's just my opinion. A lot of people don't like it. They don't like that kind of stuff. 'Cause it's, you know, but it's cool. I think it's fun. Um, I'm not like uh super edgy, dark and twisted kind of guy, but I really like heavy metal. It's got something to it. Maybe it's just loud. I don't know. But, when you get an artist like Dan Seagrave, these bands have really they've peaked, Dan Seagrave does a ton of work all the time. Like the intensive process it would take to make the kind of art he does is inspiring. And when these bands they get somebody like Dan Seagrave to make them an album cover or something, you know, that's got to be a special moment to me anyway. Um, I don't know why this is only recording on one side. Also, so it sounds a little weird. Um, but yeah. Anywho, check out Entombed. They're really good from the '90s. If you're into that.